Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about how to make different types of materials. So you guys have played around with making subregions. So now I just want to show you, first of all, how to look at all the different material types, but also make some if you want. So you really ideally can make anything you want. So in this video I'm going to show you. So for example, I have some subregions going on. I've got my parking lot. I've made this little strip to just be kind of like a patio walkway thing, kind of just for the purpose of this video. And so right now, if I click on it, it's this landscaping material that I made, landscaping rock, which if I turn on realistic mode and zoom in, and you can see it's like actually rock. It just, kind of looks cheesy, but it is what I want it to be. But say, for example, in your design, you really want to make this like a cool tile or something. So if you select on that subregion and go over to this material option in the properties, you will pull up this material browser. So you can see right now I have landscaping rock selected. Say I wanted to do tile, so I can come up here and search for tile. There are some tiles in here already. You can click on them and look at the appearance of them. Some of them don't necessarily have, this is more like for ceilings, maybe like a gray mosaic tile, but that kind of looks like something you might put inside. So I'm like, hey, I want to make my own. And so what you can do is, if you select this sphere right here, you want to create a new material. You can rename this to be patio tile, for example, and you can do this with whatever you want. Okay. So now if we go and click on that patio tile, and look at the appearance, look at the graphics, right now it's just gray, so we have to kind of tell it what we want it to be. So here, we need to open this thing, it's called the asset browser. You guys might kind of remember this from using Revit last semester. This basically is a library of like a bunch of different materials, and so you can actually search in here, tile, and find different tile options. You've got like the terracotta, which I actually changed this previously. Yours probably would look different, and I will show you how you can change it. Maybe you want to just do square white tiles. Okay. So you've got different options in here. Okay, I don't know what that looks like. Let me find one that, let me go back to the other one that I had. So notice here that this is being generated based off of an image. And so you can select that image. Okay, I brought this in from the internet. You can bring anything you want in from the internet. That's what's really cool, and I'll show you how to do it. If there's something you can't find what you want in the asset browser. So say, for example, you really like this one. Just kidding, we can't do that one. Let's find another one. Maybe I'll go back to here. Or say you really like this kind of mossy tile look. That's kind of interesting. So what you can do is you can right click, save the image, save it somewhere so like I'll just save it to my downloads file. You may want to save it to a folder, and then click save, and then once it's saved properly, go over to back to Revit and say, hey, I really want this to be that other image. So once you just recap how I got to that window, I clicked on the image, and then here's what you're going to change. You're going to change the source of the image. So when you click on source, you'll have to go to wherever you saved that picture. Mine defaulted to my downloads because I was doing this earlier. So you want to select that image, and you'll see it populate in there properly. You can scale this image. Say you want that dimension there to be like 10 feet because you imagine the distance and the way that these stones are laid out, that's to be 10 feet or 8 feet or something. You can make it 8 feet and then manipulate it in that sense. So if you click done, you'll see that material is now changed the image, and you can click on this patio tile and set it, okay, and click OK. Give it a second to load, and then you will see now you have that cool little unique pattern. Okay, you guys can do this with anything. you can just reference an image for any type of material that you want.